Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We are gonna take another crack at this guy, just like we promised. I'm not sure how many of you saw the go live notification, but I do in fact have new sound alerts for follows, subs, and donations. So we hopefully will be hearing those throughout. I hope they work. I tested them on Streamlabs, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't work. I also messed with the audio levels a bit because I noticed in the VODs I'm too loud and the game is too quiet. So if at any point it is unpleasant or you need me to readjust the volume, I will do so.
Much obliged, lad. Much obliged, lad. I'll be sure to pay you back.
Okay,
Much
wow, that.
obliged, lad. I'll be sure to obliged, lad. I'll be sure to pay you back.
Well, thank you both for the subs. Yes, they are Owaka themed sub notifications. I don't know if y'all heard that multiple times. I heard that at least 4 times in my headphones. Wow, my very first hype train. Okay. As promised, I did do a little bit of research. Yeah, I did. Okay, I was hearing uh, yeah, I was at least the third or fourth. Yeah. Thank y'all so much for the resubs. I really appreciate that. Um well, I did do some research. I didn't fully watch Dan's Go 8 attempts because I still wanted to like try to figure this out on my own. But I saw one thing that he had done that was really interesting, and he basically had SOS null like every element on everyone. And so before, if y'all remember, we had some of the eaters on we had some of the eaters on which helped Lulu. But I think we're gonna want to do something a little bit different. So we already have Riku that has a Targe. I can't stay. I took all this week off. Oh no, yeah, I'm so sorry, T-Mac. I get that. This week at work was like that for me. I know we're in different lines of work, but in my world, everyone's getting ready to enroll for the next term, so everything's kind of been on fire as well. So I'm sorry to hear that you are also going through that. But good luck with all of that. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Um, this one is probably still good to use for Yuna, because she is immune to almost everything he can do, and she gets auto haste. So that's probably still good for us. Let's see what else we have. Um, what else we can do, really. We do have SOS Null All. We got that in the last battle, but we can only do it once. So, I'm wondering who should get it. Because my instinct, to be honest with you, is Orin. But, um, that's my instinct, because I think, yet again, we're going to want to use him as the tank. But as I feared, I don't think we have enough things that cover against enough, damage types. So I think we're actually going to have to go on a little field trip, gamers. I think. Yeah, because we don't really have anything that has enough slots for us to work with. So I think, gamers, we have to go on a bit of a field trip. So, I only got in here because the music is a lot cooler. But, let's see. I think that we can buy some things from Rin that might help us. So, let's start there. Because if we can get SOS null all or most elements, that's going to be huge, because as long as we're in the yellow HP, Seymour can hardly touch us. The only thing we're really going to have to worry about is, Ultima. So we need to make sure that he's not all four on the same. Let's see what you got. Thanks, Vertoon. I knew that would be something worthy of the eventual highlight reel. Gamers, once we defeat Jekt and Yevon, I do want to try to sit down and come up with something of a highlight reel, because these streams have been so much fun. Now, we won't be done. I do plan on doing some post-game stuff. But I think it would be fun to come up with a highlight reel and put on my channel. So we have Glorious. Okay, we have Glorious. So I think we can work with that. I wish we had Tetras, but we don't. I think we can work with that. So we have a lot of Gil. So let's get one for Orin. We're just gonna equip it on everyone. Kimari we can just add to this, so I'm gonna leave it alone. We'll get one for Lulu. The problem is that Seymour also has a lot of stati that he can do. So, but we'll kind of get there when we get there.
But once sin is gone,
sin is gone, we'll need to be rebuilding home.
Man, your dedication is really astounding.
But yes, gamers, I did troll through the files of the game, found those Owaka voice clips, and thought, you know what, those will be perfect. So, because last week I felt really bad because I hadn't set them up correctly, and so when we got the donation last week, we didn't have any custom alert. So this time, we're gonna have that. And I actually think, gamers, and I know stream just started, I'm seeing now that if I run the ad, it won't go in 3 minutes. And so I'm actually going to do that now because all we're doing on the back end is we are preparing. So I am going to run the ad now so that y'all don't miss any of the fight. So those of you that are not subscribed, I will see you in just a second. Let's go back to the game. We're just going to do hella customization over here. So those of you that are still with us, you're just going to be watching some menuing. Okay. We should have... Oh, all the new ones are going to be at the bottom, huh? Yeah, okay. So, let's... I think the SOS Null All is going to go to Orin, because we are going to need him to be, like, on top of it. Because we're going to use him as a sentinel, like we've done before. So, this is going to him. We can only do it once, though. Let's see what else we would like. This is all unnecessary. We would see what else we would like him. I think auto regen, big. And then I think he has the nulls, we don't need magic defense. So what else can we do? Poison proof might be big. I'm not sure what else Seymour can do. Except sleep, I guess, but I don't think we have anything at this point in time to customize prevent sleep. So, yeah, reduce all 4 elements by half. That doesn't really help us that much. The eater, sure, but I think we're gonna do poison proof. It doesn't cost us all that much. Okay. Orin's taken care of. So Lulu. And here's the thing. We have tons of materials to do this stuff with. So we definitely want Blaze. We want... What does he do next? Well, I'm trying to remember how Seymour cycles through it. He does primarily Blaze, and then he does primarily Water, I want to say. And then he does primarily Shock. So... We're not going to be able to protect against all of them. We kind of got unlucky with the draws / I already used some of the 4s that we have, and I can't think of anywhere else that we can buy them. Thought of something, gamers. If this is true, I'm reloading the save. If I'm right, we're reloading the save. If I'm right. But I might not be right. I might be completely wrong. But I have a thought.
Here we go!
Huh? I'm not sure if this happens yet. No, the Albad still own this shop, but... Because that's not until 10-2 that Owaka actually buys this place from the Albad. 4,000 gil, huge. It's not until 10-2 that happens. But, I think... Like I said, I'm testing my theory. I know that once appears somewhere, but I don't know if, 1, he still does in the mod, or 2, if this is the time that happens, or if I need to defeat C4. I'm gonna go to the entrance of Makalani and see if he's there. Yeah, it is. Oh, and she's just preventing me from doing that, okay. I could have sworn that he appears somewhere in Makalania. Oh, hey guys, welcome in! Yes, I am trying to see if Wants, the shopkeeper we ran into on Gagazet, is around. And I don't know if he has relocated to Makalania yet, or if he is still in Gagazet. I think it might be the latter, gamers. I think we're gonna go back to the mountain. He's not here. Because I know that, at least in the non-modded version of the game, you can go buy, blank, like, Tetra gear from Wants. I just don't know if that happens yet. So, it's here or Gagazet are the only places he would be. So let's go check Gagazet. We are Wants appreciators in the house, it's true. We're also Awaka appreciators. Guys, if you see the clip Fruitune posted a minute ago, we are definitely Awaka appreciators in this house. I love Awaka. I do not trust anyone who played this game who hates Awaka. He's so much fun. Okay. We're gonna go to where he was before, which is... He was on the mountain trail before. I know you have to talk to him here to make him sell stuff to you later. I just don't know if he's still here, like, currently right now. It was a ways up the trail. Nothing's gonna eat us. We're just gonna go through here and see if we find him. But I feel like he was here, so he's not here. I'm not sure that he appears. I don't know if anyone wants to look this up for me, but I'm not certain that he appears here. I know that... I don't know what the trigger is that makes him appear in Makalania. And, or, if we've hit that trigger, I don't know if Garifian shut it off. He might have, in the mod, to make it harder. But... See, I'm gonna look. FF Wiki would probably know. Because I could have sworn my FFX brain is activated right now. Let's see. He appears in Makalania. If the party speaks to him on Mount Gagazet, he appears in Makalania when selling equipment to the party. Right, but it doesn't say when that happens, so since we did not find him, I'm going to assume that it's not yet. So, let's get customizing. Let's see. Glorious, where did the... Oh, because we changed the names of them. Okay. It's like, where did they go? Definitely, we're gonna have him start off with... Because Ward is not really gonna help us, because Seymour is just doing so much damage that Ward is not gonna help us at all. So we're gonna have Blaze on, we're gonna have Shock on, we're gonna have Tide on. That's what we can do. We'll just have different combinations, but make sure that everybody has Blaze, because he starts with it. He is... But I know we talked to him in Mount Gagazet, so he shouldn't be. He is fully missable if you don't talk to him in Gagazet, but I know that we did that. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Okay, everyone should have... Okay, good. Yep, her even better weapon. I've always wondered if we want to add anything to this. But look, let's see if there's anything we want to add to Yuta's weapon, because we've been coasting off of this for a while. But I want to see if there's anything else we want. Maybe? Actually? Unless she has, like, Slow Strike or something? No, just Touch, which isn't gonna work. Yeah, I'm actually gonna give this a shot. Not that. Let me give that a shot. Okay. And let's check everybody's stuff. Okay, yep. Proof, that'll do. Yep. Riku does technically have space for a fourth, and so I'm going to do that. Let's see, where is Riku's? It should turn to Rainbow Guard or something fun. Yeah, Riku, unfortunately, we got really unlucky, and Riku got, like, all of the Tetras as drops. And so, let's see, the one remaining SOS on her. Yep, okay. SOS Null, all good. Oh, we forgot to do Kamari's. Null Blaze Armlet. We'll add a couple more to it. I suppose it doesn't truly matter which two. And then why not? Okay. I don't know, I kind of want Evade Encounter back. Yeah. Everybody's got their elementals on, every single person. So what's gonna happen now is that I'm gonna need to get them into yellow HP. And so I wonder, hold on, second thought. I wonder if, we want to adjust the overdrive modes accordingly. Because if no one's gonna be taking basically any damage ever, we're going to need another way to charge our overdrive. And so I wonder... Magically blocks attack. We're gonna put everyone on Rook mode, gamers. It's all coming together. It is all coming together right now, right here. In order to make Seymour waste his first turn, we're actually gonna walk in our starting party, just like we had before. Or change Cornbird out with Walk, I guess it doesn't matter. But... let's do it this way. Okay. It's just so that Lulu... Hi, Allie! Welcome in! We were just getting all of our equipment ready to go re-challenge Seymour. I've come up with a new strategy, kind of, with the help of watching Dance Go 8 videos, because I was just kind of stuck. My new strategy is we put SOS elements on everybody, essentially. And so that means that if the characters are in the yellow, they're gonna have SOS Null whatever on them, which means that greatly limits what Seymour can do for us. However, I'm gonna do this all on a separate manual save. I'm gonna do it on one of the older ones on this one. Wow, we were in Gagazette in July, gamers. We are unfortunately, yes, we are unfortunately going to see more Seymour. Alright, I have no encounters on, so we're just gonna rapidly make our way through this area again. And we're gonna go challenge him with our new equipments. I've saved it all on a new hard save, so we should be doing good. We should be rocking and rolling. I do want to say, now that everybody's starting to roll in, as before, for the entire rest of the year, I am collecting any donations that I receive, aside from, you know, subscriptions and whatever Twitch gives me from that. I am donating everything that I receive here in this bar, as to the food banks in my city and my campus. So that is what I will be doing with that. I would really, I've already generously, I already thank all of you for your generosity. I have already given what I have received, as I said that I would, and I really appreciate y'all's help in helping us do some good. We also we were at the store literally today, and we got some canned food to donate ourselves as well. So we're trying to do some good for our community here, and I really appreciate it. I know Thanksgiving is soon. I can't even believe it. It is right around the corner. There will obviously be no stream that week, because Fruitin and I will be out of town. We're going to see my family. So next week, we should be able to stream on Saturday or Sunday, probably Sunday. I'm liking the Sunday time. And then the week after, I'll be out of town. So I might do a makeup another day. I'm not really sure.
I have all the time in the world.
We'll just watch this cutscene in full
Since
this
you
time.
were gracious enough to dispose of Unaleska, the only means of destroying sin is
It's
forever
never gone.
Now
No, nothing can stop us.
Stop us.
We can.
Well, we can.
By all means, try! You should thank me. Your death means your father's life! Here we go. And I do have the new version of Battle with Seymour on, so y'all can hear the difference. Alright, we know what we need to do, gamers. At least for these first few turns, we know what we need to do. So let's see if we can do it. Good. We're gonna make Seymour waste his first turn, so that we have more time to prepare. please. Good. Alright. We could do extra damage, but he's gonna heal it with, or he won't heal it off with Silent Spirit for 5, but I think the extra magic defense is really better. Now, the tricky part of this, gamers, is going to be getting into the yellow. With most of our characters. That's gonna be the hard part. Because this game's a little weird. So, I should have poisoned him, at any rate. So, this game's a little weird in the sense that if I drop to yellow during the turn, the ability won't activate during the turn. So if Seymour does his Hepta and pushes a character into the yellow, the SOS is not going to take effect until that turn is over if that character's still alive. Now, if the character dies and I revive them with a Phoenix, they'll be in the yellow. Obviously, though, if all of our characters die, it's not going to be a good time for us. So we're going to put slow on him. No brainer there. We are going to put Orin here, and we're going to put him on Sentinel duty again. Just like we did last time. That actually worked out very, very well. So, now we're going to have Lulu poison. And frankly, she can double cast. So, we're going to have her poison him, and then we're going to do ice. I'm going to bring Yuna out, because Yuna is guaranteed to survive because she has Fire Proof on. We're going to bring Yuna out here. Actually, yeah. We're gonna do Reflex, just in case that helps us out. We are... So Orin has SOS Null All, which is great. But in order for him to survive in the meantime, I'm going to want one of us to have Shell. I'm actually gonna do Lulu. We're just gonna have you go again. Unless, because I really want Orin to be able to hit with that break, because that's when Seymour's going to really start taking damage, so we're actually going to do it like this. We're going to have aim. Okay. I forgot to turn one of his things. Oh my god, we're immediately going to die, gamers. I'm just going to speed this up. Yep. Yeah. Oops. That was on me. I forgot about Ultima. I forgot that he does Ultima if we don't turn one of his things. Where is my death counter? It is there. It is. Warm-up attempt. I knew it wouldn't be the first try. That would be really cool, but I knew it wouldn't be. Let's give it another go. I'm gonna drink some water while the cutscene is going. Yeah, it should be with the setup we had, so let's just go in. Try it again. Okay. Forgot to move one of his things. There's so many things to remember, gamers.
Don't you ever give up?
Sin has chosen me. I am part of Sin. I am one with Sin forever.
This will be the last time we see him, though, gamers.
Immortal.
I promise. We are finally gonna send him
Sin
after
just
this fight.
I will learn to control it from within. I have all the time.
He is really so
now.
embarrassing at this point, and honestly, it's really funny because in the OG game, this fight is a joke. Because you can have so many Aeons at this point. He doesn't have nearly as much HP as he does on the mod. So I appreciate that Carithian made this a genuine challenge.
By all means, try.
Alright, we can do it.
Your death means your father's life.
Okay. We can do this. We just gotta remember to turn one of his things, and we'll be. If we had turned one of his things, he would not have cast Ultima. We would have been completely fine. However, we don't live in an ideal world. We really don't live in an ideal world. Wow! Man! On that missed! Okay. There's only really one thing to do in this case, and it's to have Yuna move one of these things. So that he doesn't cast Ultima. So, Cornbird and Waka are probably going to die. But it's for the greater good. Wow, he's getting bullied. Ah. I expect. Squad to just get hit 6 times. He was just getting tossed around there. Yeah. I mean, what are the odds, honestly, that that happens? Let's see. We are going to need to heal Yuna so that she can actually act. Okay. We need her to... No, not life. We want to do it with a phoenix, so the nulls activate. So, yep. Oh, but I forgot I gave her alchemy. Shit! Okay. Again, Yuna lives. But... so does Cornbird. And I need this guy to- I need this Joker to be slowed so that we have more time next time. Okay. Sure. Nothing. 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 And look at that overdrive just surging. Okay. Okay. This is ice. Okay. We are gonna revive them with megas, which will hopefully get the Tetra effect on them too. Okay. Sometimes Mega just does a full revive when you really don't want it to. We'll make sure Cornbird isn't back out here before. Actually, you know what? No. We are actually going to, do this. We are going to get Lulu out here. Poison him. So he can start taking some damage. Yeah. We're gonna get Waka to do aim. That's 1. And then we're gonna get him to silence Seymour so that he wastes his turn. Getting rid of it. Cool. Never fucking mind, I guess. Which SOSs do I have? Because if I don't have ice, I need to get out of here. I'm just gonna see which ones I have on. Tide, Blaze, Shock. Yeah, I need to get out of here. So, Yuna's got Ice Proof, I'm almost positive. So she can... Seymour slowed, right? Yeah, he is. Okay. Yuna is gonna move one of those guys. Yeah, I love the silly little animations. Okay. Lulu is going to double cast. Actually. I think Orin is going to actually Sentinel. Okay. This is the best I can do, gamers. Let's see what happens. Sure. Okay. That gave Orin and Waka both SOS. Okay. Okay. If they both have Null Frost, we're good. Nope. No Frost. No Frost. Damn. Okay. It's alright. Okay. Now, Yuna has Alchemy. So... want you to revive with a regular Phoenix, so that you have all the SOSs. Everything is just giving too much health for us to be in the yellows. Get up. Seymour, say less. No, it's true. Okay, Orin's got it. Huge. Okay. That's really, really big, actually. Does this make Waka go any faster? Not really. Not in the way that matters. Well, again, it needs to be Yuna, because everyone else dies. But Orin is regen also. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. My plan might not have worked as well as I thought it did. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna do reflex. It'll help. We're gonna do aim, actually. Uh-huh. And we're gonna do reflex again. I have ice-proof and fireproof, so I do survive regardless of what happens. Yep, good. Sure. Nothing. Good. Now he should have the Tetras. Why didn't he have them? Does it mean Seymour's entire turn? It must, right? Okay. Water now. Okay. So Cornbrook can come back. Cornbrook's in the yellow. That's good. That's where we want him. Get up a Waka. You're more useful right now. Just, it gives him more targets, honestly. Get up. But then the nulls went away because of the regen. Okay. Yes, guides, I don't know that you're familiar with this challenge. It makes this game so hard. So we can't steal. It's kind of an anti-grinding mod, which means we can't just grind out, yeah, we can't just grind out, experience, so experience is finite and is only given after bosses. I can't steal. I can't grind, because enemy, like, standard enemies, Mook enemies just give me nothing. Or you're gonna have to turn one of these things or we all die. Nice. Yeah, it's wild, and we have made it all the way to C4, which is pretty far in the game, as those of you familiar with the game would know. Absolutely nothing to Cornbert. Put Orin into the SOSs. Okay. No, it didn't, I fucking guess. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it has taken most of the year to get here. Okay, gamers. I don't think our plan doesn't work. I just think it needs a tiny little bit of refining. So, let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's been pretty brutal, but this is our second to last challenge in the main story, as some of y'all may know. So we have just got to keep on trucking. That's what we do. We got incredibly unlucky on that attempt because Waka's silence did not hit. And so Seymour didn't do silence Proofify because it didn't hit.
From within, I have all the time in the world. Since you agree.
Yeah. We know Seymour.
The only means of destroying sin.
I cannot believe no remaster of the game added the ability to skip cutscenes. That's actually ridiculous.
Well, we can.
But let's try again. Poison is going to do the bulk of our damage, but eventually what I want to happen is for him to get hit with full break, and then at that point, we are going to start doing quad 9 twice every single time Lulu goes. That's ultimately what I want to happen. So that's when I'm really going to start making headway in this fight. Alright, Waka. Hit him. Come on. Damn! I feel like this did not happen nearly as often last week. Well, we have to move one of these things or we die, so... If all 4 are aligned on the same, he will do Ultima. Ultima will kill us, no matter how many protections we have on. Oh, gamers, we might die on the first turn. And if that's the case, this does not count. Unless he hits Waka 7 times again, we're dead. Yep. That one doesn't even count. That one does not even count. That was just bad luck. But it got Yuna. Wasn't supposed to get Yuna at all! Supposed to use Silence Proofify. This is one of those bosses like Seymour was originally, where if your first turns don't go exactly how you want them to, you're basically dead before you can make any headway. So let's see. I will give this guy a good college try for 2.5 hours, however long stream is. I really will. And then I will do even more research if we don't get him this week. Hi, Big D. We are having a nice evening. We have a slightly new strategy for Seymour. I'm having a difficult time getting it to work, though. Our strategy is going to rely on the SOS nulls. But I've had a difficult time activating them. Otherwise, been doing alright. We're having a nice evening. We're just chilling.
The only means of destroying sin is forever gone.
Now nothing can stop us.
Nothing
It's
can
true.
stop us.
Well, we can.
But you should.
Alright. It only lets us skip some of those lines, so it's kind of odd. Let's see where this takes us. Okay. Hey, Stiga, you literally have no choice but to do that. Okay. Alright, gamers, let's pray. Dear Lord, or whatever, whoever is watching over us, I want this to hit this time. Alright, that worked. Maybe prayer does work. We're gonna bio him, and then we're going to saga him. There's no reason not to. Because he's gonna spend this turn doing Silence Proofify, and that's gonna buy us so much time. Yep. We are gonna slow him. Huge. Huge if true. We're going to move this one. So that he doesn't cast Ultima and kill us all. We're gonna get Yuna out here. No. We're gonna get Orin out here. Okay. We're all gonna take a very deep breath, gamers, and we're gonna hope that this hits. Ready? Oh, it did. Okay. Big. Big, 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 big. Okay. Then we're gonna replace Waka with Yuna to ensure that we survive. So, Lulu has no reason not to just double cast. Good. Ad starting soon for those of y'all that aren't subscribed. Getting the yellow bar. Okay. Yuna is here because the party dies if she isn't. Probably could have bought more Phoenixes from Ren if I end up needing to. I'll do that at some point. Power break on Lulu literally does not matter. I don't give one single milishit. Okay. What you got? Just realized for the next attempt, I realized that I put... Oh, nice! Ah, never mind. I just realized that I, I just realized that what was I gonna say? I put Yuna on Rook mode and I shouldn't have because she has all the proofs. I need to put her on Conrad mode because that would have filled her overdrive. See, here's a problem. If I do literally anything, I die. Because I have poison on. I really wanted to revive my guys. Okay. I think the only thing to do is just... Nothing. Uh-huh. Nothing. 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 It's the only one she doesn't have. Gamers, the problem with this is that because I don't have... Don't show off right now, Seymour. So the problem with this is that because I don't have any, like, Tetra gears, I can't make everyone immune to everything. And so Yuna only had the 3. Normally, that's fine if she isn't the only person getting targeted. I wanna keep trying this a couple more times. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna load the previous manual save, and we're gonna mess around with our items a little bit more. It's just gonna be getting everyone to the yellow HP that's gonna suck. That's gonna be the hard part. Gamers, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Gamers, we could just go outside and fight. Hers needs to be this, but, well. Maybe. We're gonna try that. I'm gonna see if this works, gamers. I'm gonna go out here, and I'm just gonna, like, fight a random battle, and then I'm not gonna touch the save sphere, and then I'm gonna go into the other room. I'm gonna try to get everybody into yellow HP. Problem is I can't flee.
My way.
So... Can't flee. Can't do that.
Let's end this quickly.
Because what I don't want is to just get totally blasted. I can manually heal my MP if I have to. I just need to get everyone into yellow HP so they start the fight with yellow HP. Unless I just get immediately wrecked by this guy. Perfect. Well, I'm gonna revive with 1, so it doesn't really matter. Or and especially getting him into yellow would be really, really good. Let's get him low enough. Yeah. And give Lulu MP with a couple of ethers if I have to. Damn. Lulu's sick evasion stat did not really help us there. Still don't kill him. Problem is I can't save with my low HP. I guess I could go back into the room, which would update the autosave. It really is what I'll do. But this might kill me. Good! Good, 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 good. Okay. No, that's solid. That's what I wanted. Yep. Okay. So, I'm gonna go into the previous room, which will set my progress on this front. But not start the battle. Okay, good. I don't want Cornbird to have, like, too little. Perfect. Okay. Let's get different people in here. Yuna doesn't really need to be in low health, but everybody else does. So, let's get different people in here. Okay. Because then everything's active at the start of the fight and I don't have to worry about it. Orin does have auto regen, and so that'll interfere with our efforts a little bit. But go into this room, which updates the autosave, and we'll come back out. Using the autosave to our advantage, gamers. Good. Because then that means if we die on this fight, it doesn't actually matter. We still have the other three in low health. We're gonna use the water. Good. Well, Ryu's dead, but... okay, good. Now how do we actually get rid of these guys? Power of Lulu, I guess. It's a lot of preparation gamers, but it's gonna be worth it. Maybe? Let's try it. Good. Okay. Magic shouldn't wake them up, so... Nope. Perfect. Damage yourself, Kimari. Damn. Well, you can get taken out. Damage yourself, Kimari. Damage Kimari. Damn it. Damage yourself, Kimari. Okay. Kimari really just does not want to be in yellow health. I think this is good enough. I do. We're gonna give this a shot. Yeah, these are the ones I want to get hit by. Please, Dika. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna try it, gamers. We're all still yellow. Good. And I don't think the battle heals us. I think it just resets our overdrives. So...
Don't you... I am part...
I gave Yuna kind of a dumb overdrive mode. I don't know if it'll actually help.
To control it from within. I have all the time in the world.
We have 5 out of 7 party members in low health. Yuna doesn't need to be because of her abilities. Kimari really ought to be, but I was getting impatient.
Well, we can.
Alright. So now that we're starting in low health, we've got all of our nulls. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Okay. Waka. Let's see it. Please. Not that. Let's see it, please. Good. Forgot to heal MP. I'm a dingus. It's okay. On the next attempt, if we die, I'll just do that. Okay. Good. Okay. See, whenever Orin is just on the field, everybody's got fire here, so when Orin is on the field, he's gonna regen. So I'm gonna put him on the field a little bit later. Good. Okay. I have literally no reason not to do this. Did I do Blizzard twice? I shouldn't have. It's alright. No, I didn't do anything, actually, because I didn't have any MP. That's right. Okay, nice. We're all gonna survive this first turn, or we should. Okay. I'm actually gonna give this a try myself. So, Waka, I need you to cast aim on us. Do your worst, Titus. We're gonna brace ourselves. Good. Okay. Now, I feel like... What are the 3 nulls that Lulu has? Because if she has Null Tide and... Or she has Shock and Blaze. Okay. Then there's no reason for her not to double cast because she lives. So... Theoretically, we should all survive this turn, in theory. Or at least 2 of us should. Okay. Let's go. No, he's gonna live. That's not my issue, gamers. Purify? Hello? I didn't know he could do that. That was a new wrinkle in my plan. Alright. You have activated my rage mode. I also just didn't realize that that would work on an SOS status. Maybe it wouldn't have if it hadn't, like, killed me. Because I didn't think SOS statuses could be dispelled. I was very shocked by that. Good. Orin might regain enough HP to drop down again. To drop out of the SOS. Which I really don't want to happen. So I'm actually gonna hit him. Good. Okay. Should, knock on wood, be a turn we get through. If I can get Cornbird's Overdrive charge, I can give it to Yuna, because we'll need it. Nice. Yup. Good! Go, Orin! We're just gonna have to make sure to keep him in SOS, and Orin's gonna be the key to our victory, I think. Okay. Get up, Waka. Yes, we know. Riku's stumbling. Right, one of these things needs to go. What? Still counts. Okay. Damn. That's better. Perfect. Okay. Sure. Uh-huh. That's alright. Charges Yuna's when he's out. Okay. Yup. Yup. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, this is Orin's turn. We're gonna do the same thing. Ah! No! Aw, gamers! We were making headway there. It's the damn status effects, because I can either protect against the elements or I can protect against the statuses, and I can't do both. Ah, I should have had Orin use an antidote. Okay. Okay. We're gonna get Orin into the even more yellows, because he has regen, so I could literally just kill him in battle. I can literally just kill him in battle. And we'll try to get Kamari in the yellows too. Oh, and before I forget. So if I touch that save sphere, everybody gets restored. I don't want to do that. Retaliates with a physical meteor when defeated. Okay. Well, then I have a thought. Okay. We just need you here when the meteor goes off. That's all we need. But hey, I can do that. Easy. good. Ah, shit. This might not work, gamers, but I'm gonna try. The overdrive's not gonna carry over, unfortunately, or else I'd just bring it in with me. I don't want Orin to do it because his auto life will go off. Nice. Well, this should do it, because then he'll hit Meteor, but Orin's got auto life, so that'll do exactly what I want. Never mind. Okay, this one doesn't count. I'm doing this for... I didn't want him. No, that's not the enemy I want. Let's see. I know, gamers, we're doing a lot of preparation, but I'm hoping that it pays off. Hoping my brilliant outside-of-the-box thinking is gonna pay off for all of us. We just need Orin to be even more in the red. And we need Kamari to get in the red. That's all we need. Come and get me. That's better. Alright. Releases a maddening powder on death. Well, I'm gonna do what I did last time. Where was it? There it is. Uh-huh. And then we just hit them with magic. Perfect! Alright, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. This is what I want / need. Cornbert. Waka. Lulu. The only thing I'm wondering about is Yuna's overdrive mode. Because I thought maybe... Because she's not doing that, she just has the proofs on, because otherwise I'd use this. I think Comrade is probably safest for Yuna. Everyone else is on Rook, which checks out. Okay, and we're gonna make sure that everybody has MP that needs it. Nice. Alright, gamers, we know what to do. Our brilliant plan. Our brilliant plan. Alright? It's here. It's happening. For real this time. This time for sure. I'm actually wondering if I want, I wonder if I want Orin to get hit with the initial Hastiga. Maybe not, though. No, we're gonna leave it the way that it is. Okay. Okay. An hour in. Like a real strategy.
Don't you ever give up?
Sin. I am part of sin. Immortal.
Sin just absorbed.
Sin just absorbed you.
I will learn to control it from within.
Have some
I have
water again.
all the time in the world. Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Unaleska, the only means of destroying
I think
sin
when Seymour attacks,
is
I might
forever
actually
gone.
want Orin on the field. Because he has the SOS null all, and so he's guaranteed to survive. As long as he's in yellow.
Well, we can.
By all means, try. You should thank.
Okay. I am trying, Seymour. I am using all means, including being very low on health. I can kind of see it. It's really nice. We've had a lot of rain here, gamers. Alright. Does that buy us time also? A little, but it's really easier. Okay. Okay. Alright. No. That one. Okay. Then he's gonna use Silence Proof of Fire, which is gonna waste his turn. Right. No, we want Hornbird because we want slow. And then... yeah, that's just a ton of time. Because we're just gonna have Hornbird give it a shot. And then we're gonna pull Orin in here at the last second, maybe. No. Okay. I don't have enough to do it, regardless, so either way I'm gonna need this. Let's go, Orin. Let's go, Orin. Alright, gamers. I think we can do it. I do. Fuck! Alright. Yeah, it's starting to go down over here on the west coast. Okay. Hornbird, you have been hit by haste twice. I think you can do this. Or not haste, you've been hit by aim twice. No, because before you do that, we are literally all gonna die, unless this happens. Okay. That's it. Yep, okay. We might have gotten hit with some of the stat eye, but we'll deal with it in a second. Nothing, absolutely fucking nothing is gonna happen right now. Yep. Okay. And he missed! Even better. Nice! Go, Orin. Nice! You're gonna do more once full break hits. Oh, I forgot you both have a bait and counter on. Okay. You know what? We're gonna aim again. Okay? Hornbird has been hit by aim 3 times, which means this is going to hit. Does he have poison on? Yes, he does. Which means it's time. Get broken, Seymour. Nice. Okay. Go, Lulu. Fucking end his life. Nice. have shock also, or is shock the one he doesn't have? Nope, he's got shock also. Okay. Which means... I'm gonna still give myself MP in case I end up needing to donate my overdrive to Yuna. Okay. Now, we're actually gonna get Waka back out here because of the invade encounter. And we have... he's been hit with aim 3 times. So... although... we need Orin back in the red. Damn. That worked a little too well. Alright, get up, Orin. You're being so dramatic. Don't kill him. Damn it! We'll get there, gamers. I needed Orin alive because I wanted the counter abilities. But this'll have to do. Nope. Sure. Waka might die. Yep. That's okay, though. Yep. That's okay. Uh-huh. Okay. 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 Use one of our megas. Get up. Sometimes they do full, and sometimes they don't. And I hate that I don't know when each one's gonna happen. It makes me so upset, actually. Yuna has ice. Okay. Good. Believe Lulu also has ice. Let's check. She does not. But Riku does. Maybe she can give Orin a little tippy tap. Too little of a tap. Alright. Does Cornbird have ice? Or does he not, and that's why we got him out of here? He does not, and that's why we got him out of here. Okay. No, we're actually gonna do Cornbird, and we're actually gonna donate our overdrive, because it's just gonna keep charging. As long as we're alive. No, we're not, gamers! What are we doing, gamers? What is the name of the fucking game? We're doing this. I remembered. So he doesn't cast Ultima and kill us all. That's alright. These two should be fine. I think it is such bullshit, can I just say? I think it is such bullshit that you can still get hit with the status attacks, even if the ability itself does not do anything to you. I think that's absolute ass that that can happen. And I don't have anything that heals sleep, so... Not you. Waka's hasted. Well, he was. It has to be Kimari, I think. Does Kimari have ice? He does. Okay. So... Okay. Yep. Alright. Get up. Select. Okay. Hello, Not Roxas. Nice to see you. We are trying real hard to get Seymour. Does Waka have ice? Even if he does. I can't say. I have to go look at his armor. He does, actually. So, I'm gonna replace Kimari with Yuna anyway, so let's just see if this works. Damn! Not quite. Did too good of a job. Too good of a job, boss. That's gonna heal him too much. But we're gonna do it anyway. Uh-huh. Sure. Nice. Yep. Now the wheel's gonna spin. But first... Ah. Water. Okay. We're still in the clear. Is Yuna also still in the clear? No. This is the one that Yuna does take damage from. But I do want her to have her overdrive soon, so... Perfect. Okay. Does Waka have water also? I think so. I think that's what the light blue one is. He gets another turn, so I might as well have him just physically hit Seymour. Yep. Okay. She needs to be here because I want to give her overdrive from Cornbird. Yuna or Lulu has water too? Yeah, she does. Okay, so we're gonna do some damage. Nope, thunder. Okay. Yep. Nah. Cornbread also has water, I'm pretty sure. Good, it's whatever one benefits the player. Aw, but Yuna won't even get to go. And she doesn't have waterproof, so I don't want her here. I want her in here. I want to do some damage. Fuck. Maybe he hasn't been hit by aim enough times. Cornbird's just stuck here, I can't do anything about that. Okay. No! He's gonna do Ultima! He's gonna do Ultima! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! Yep. No! Guys, there's so much to keep track of! I do largely think this SOS strat, we are making more headway with it than we were before. However, I keep forgetting every time he spins his wheels, we gotta hit him. Oh, that was really disheartening, gamers. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Take another run. Yep, everyone's all ready. Take another lap, gamers. Man, that one broke my heart. Y'all could see that in real time, me realizing that.
Don't you ever give up?
Sin has chosen me. I am part.
Oh,
Sin?
alright.
I will learn to control it from
Yeah,
within.
now it's starting to get pretty dark over
I
here on the
have
West
all
Coast.
the
It's not quite
time in
black
the
yet,
world.
but...
Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Unaleska, the only means of destroying sin is forever gone. Now nothing can stop us.
Well, we can.
But you should.
I should not thank you. I have never wanted to do anything less. It is the scariest Seymour you see. Welcome in, Alpha. We really are doing our best. As you can see, everyone's in the yellow. This is by design. It's part of my strategy. This track is fire, it sure is. Okay. Hit, please. Okay, yep. He's gonna waste his first turn. We're gonna get so much time bought for us, and we are gonna be sure we are ready this time. Uh-huh. Good. Slow down. Everyone on the field right now has fireproof. Okay. Let's see. I need MP, so I can do full break. We're actually gonna have Lulu do this. Oh, we do not need that. Let's get them out of here. I always forget how to do this. There. Good. There we go. Yeah, we do not need that. Alright. Let's see here. It got moved. Good. So we need to aim. Okay. Now, moment of truth, gamers. He's had 2 aims, but not 3. Can he hit? We are all gonna pray that he can. Okay. We're gonna all take a deep breath together. Thank God. Okay. Good. Still think it's bullshit that you can get hit with the stat eye even when that doesn't do anything to you, but... I think it's just Yuna that we have to worry about this with, because it does seem that the nulls also prevent the stat eye, which is good. That's fine. That's a small price to pay. Uh-huh. See, I don't want Lauren to be in here for too long. So we're gonna get Riku, actually, because she has null all. We're gonna get her to do something. Get up, Lulu. I didn't want that. I'm sorry. Ah! You're doing too much damage! No! Riku has alchemy on, I think. Yeah, she does. Fuck. Give Yuna a shot. Come on. That's too many, but that's okay. We need to start actually doing some damage here. Can Yuna do it? Nah. Lulu's evasion's too high. Okay, am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. Let's just do some damage while we can. I'm actually gonna get Orin in here because of the magic counter. This might not hit, but if it does, it'll do big damage. Good. That's alright. The other two are gonna get their overdrives charging. Yep. Yep. Good. Yep. Good. And then Orin. Go, Orin. Okay. And then spin, because it's an even turn. I'm following now. Or it's either even or odd. Every other turn he spins. Okay. Which means, first things first. Get out. I don't want to forget this again. Second things second. What I'm hoping does not happen is I'm hoping that Orin does not heal enough to be knocked out of this in the intervening turns. In fact, to ensure that he isn't. Good. Fuck! Well, Yuna's got alchemy also. I don't even think Lulu has Frost. Waka has Frost. Okay. I think he does. Yeah, he has Frost. Unless that's Shock. Let's check. He has Tide, Blaze, Frost, which is all we need right now. Okay. Let's make sure Waka hits more often. There we go. Yep. But see, that's not going to make it activate, because this still all counts as Seymour's turn, which I think is bullshit, but that is how this game works. So, Captain Blizzaga is probably going to kill Lulu, unless we get extremely lucky and she just never gets hit by it. But, didn't think so. So... Nice. Uh-huh. Okay. Get up. How hard is it to get into yellow HP around here? Okay. Tamari time. Nah. Okay, thank God. Oh, but it moved it. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Yay! No, no, no. Oh, my God. If we hit it with a physical, does it go back? I hope so. Come on. Oh, thank God. Okay. No, we're good. We're fine, actually. We're chilling. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Water. This is the only one Yuna doesn't have. So we have to be careful. Just check. Ari has water. Waka has water. Yuna does not have water. Okay. I think Cornbird has water too, which is good, because we need him to give his overdrive to Yuna, because Seymour sure is charging. Okay. Yep. Okay, good. I would like to knock Orin down a couple of pegs. That's my goal. I'm gonna put him in Sentinel. Yuna's not gonna do enough damage, and Cornbirt's just gonna kill him. Well, we gotta do that. That looked like he attacked Yuna. Did you see that? Let's see. I wonder if I hit him with a spell. Like, is that worth it? It might be. Crazy strategies for crazy times, gamers. Although Lulu doesn't have it either, so that's kind of a liability. I got a thought, though. Yuna doesn't have it, but she can get out of here. We're gonna hit you with that bomb core, Orin. I'm so smart, gamers. Okay. Does Lulu have water? Yeah, she does, but her HP is not low enough, huh? We need to start getting some damage, though. Orin has it, so Orin lives. Okay. And in fact, just to ensure that Yuna dies. Riku's got it. So just to ensure... We're gonna tap it. Perfect. Ah! Orin! Oh, fuck! Oh, I'm so mad at you, Orin. I'm so angry with you! Waka does not have alchemy, I don't think. So... No, he does not. So... Let's let him do it. Oh, okay. Never mind. He's right there. I was like, where the fuck did he go? I was gonna be really upset. Well, shit. I think Cornbird has water. He doesn't have ice, though. It's the only one he doesn't have. Cornbird kill attack? Perfect! Okay. Cornbird haste attack? It's not gonna do anything for us. Waka? See, it's Frost, right? Yep, okay. We're gonna see. See, I think if it hits, it just kills her. So I would rather do that damage to Seymour. Yeah. Good night, now Roxas. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah. See, I hope this turn isn't... Sure. I don't think so. I think this is just his normal turn, and then the next turn is gonna be, his overdrive. Both of you do your counters. Incredible. Great work. Good work. Even if one of them hits, that's great. Okay. Lightning. So we know who to call, gamers. We do. Do we remember who to call? I remember. Pepperidge Farms fucking remembers who to call. Yep. Uh-huh. Here we go. First summon of the fight. He's got just about half health, which is great. We remember who to call, gamers. We do. We're gonna call our good friend Aggro. I got that cycled up just perfectly fine. Okay. We know who to call. And we are shielding. Okay? Because what he's gonna do is Hyper Mighty G to himself. Just in case he attacks, I'm shielding.
Rest in peace in eternal darkness.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Hyper Mighty G himself.
Who will drown in Stira's sorrow?
So Requiem should not kill us, because we're shielded. If it doesn't, I am using the next turn to Arrow Spark Seymour, because that has the inherent Dispel effect, and I won't need to waste turns doing it. That's if I get to go. I might not. Okay. Aggro is probably gonna die, but it will be worth it to get rid of all the shit he just gave himself, except for Auto Life, which we cannot get rid of. But it will get rid of Haste, then we can re-slow him, and we can re-poison him. The Thunders are gonna heal us. Yep. Uh-huh. I'll just... Yep. Sure. That's fine. Nah. The problem is we can't use our limit break because it's just gonna heal Seymour or overdrive. We can't do that. This might get us. Yep. Valiant service, Aggro. I could not have asked for a better performance, and now we're back to fire. I could not have asked for a better performance, Aggro. He's still poisoned. I don't think he's still slowed, though, because he hasted himself, so I think we're gonna need to re-slow Seymour. Now we're back to fire. Alright, we're doing great. We're doing great, everyone. Good work. We're gonna need to re-slow. Get back out here, Cornbert. But everything else should still be there, including poison. Yep. Perfect. Uh-huh. Yuna does have fireproof. I think fire is the only one Waka doesn't have, so I don't think we want him out here. We're gonna use another thing on Orin so that he gets his abilities back. So that he can just tank all of this and counterattack Seymour. All enemies know I need the single. Yeah. This is just so you get your groove back, Orin. I don't hate you. I just need you to get your nulls back. There we go. Excellent. Do not heal enough to get out of the yellow, Orin. Okay, I'm trusting. Nope. No! I almost forgot, gamers! Not making the same mistake twice! Ah! That'll do. Uh-huh. 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 Good job, boys. Nice. That actually buys us a lot of time with Orin. Good. Great job, gang. I could not have asked for a better performance. I'm so proud of you. I think I'm gonna do the same thing with Riku 2 Lulu to get her in the yellow. But for now... Blizzard? Yeah. Okay. We just gotta keep our cool, gamers. We just gotta keep a cool head. We're gonna do the exact same thing to Lulu to get her in the yellow. Not that. Should not kill. Good. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We can put Orin back in Sentinel mode. Lulu damage. All of his things are not the same. Good. Okay. I checked. I did check. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Uh-huh. Just fine. Good. Uh-huh. Nice. Uh-huh. Good. Okay, we're back to ice. We're gonna bring Orin back in a bit. Because if I leave him here, his auto-regen is gonna heal off too much damage. Waka has ice, I'm pretty sure. Okay, first things first. Yep. I think Shock is the only one that doesn't have. She got lucky on the last turn. Tide, Blaze, Shock. No, she doesn't have Frost. Okay, so we're gonna need to get her out of here. But first... See, I don't get that. I don't get why sometimes he gets the bonus and sometimes it doesn't happen. So we're just gonna do Thunder, because Thunder does nothing. I think it's just based off of the specific combination. I'm not sure. But... I should do almost max damage anyway, so 6 of 1, really. Okay. Block has Overdrive. I'm so nervous about this going badly, though, because all we have is Warrock's Reels. So, I'm just going to hit him normally. Yeah. Why the fuck not? We're gonna Blitz Ace, okay? And then we're gonna get you Lulu out of here in favor of Orin. Titus does not have ice, is my only problem. So then he dies. But this might be worth it. I'm gonna go for it. Because he has aim on. So decided to give that to Lulu. Or Yuna. That's why not. That is why the fuck not. Okay. Oh, gamers, that might have cost me a fight. Yuna has ice. If her mode is on Comrade, it will charge when Cornbird gets hit. I think that's my only hope. Although, how much bar does he have left? You know what? Actually, let's bring Orin out here. And just have him tank. Sure. Perfect. Well. Oh, gamers, that might have cost us the fight. I'm getting real nervous. Okay, well, we need to revive Cornbird. Either way, he needs to get up. Because on the next turn, his overdrive charges, and that's bad for us. Dog in a hole. It's bad. Lulu does not have ice, but we have time to get her out of here. Okay. Well. We would have needed to do this anyway, I suppose. Oh, gamers, I am so scared that that cost us the fight. Can't even go out with dignity. Hit, please. But... Correct. And... Okay. But Yuna still doesn't have her overdrive. So if we can't do 40k's worth of damage, it's over. Gamers, that might have cost us the fight. I'm so upset. Right, he doesn't have his brakes on anymore, so that really cost us the fight. Does he not even have slow anymore? Yeah, he doesn't have anything anymore. It's not gonna delay the inevitable. Oh, fuck me, gamers. If that costs us the fight, I'm gonna be pissed. Because, yeah, if we had Yuna's overdrive, we have nothing to fear. We'll eventually win. We have everything to fear right now, though. Sure. Didn't even hit. Uh-huh. I know. I mean, I'm gonna dispel it, but we're still gonna die.
Who will drown in Spira's sorrow?
Oh, gamers. Okay, note to self. Literally, I'm so serious, that one decision cost us the fight. Because otherwise I would have entrusted it to... What the heck? Trying to edit this. What the... OBS. Hello? Hello? What the heck? I can't even edit my death counter. I don't even know what's going on. It's supposed to say 331, gamers. I don't know. It's not letting me... It put a smiley face there. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. There we go. my keyboard didn't work anymore for no reason. Okay. Wow, gamers. That one broke my heart. Because if we literally would have won that if we had entrusted the overdrive to Yuna. But you know what? I'm gonna give it one more shot. And if we get good RNG and we make it quite a ways into the fight, that'll be a good one to go out on. But this is barely restrained fury. This is just barely restrained fury. We literally almost had him. It's the stupid auto life. If he didn't have auto life, we would have won. We did 320K's worth.
I am part.
Sin just absorbed you.
I will learn.
I don't know what my
to
upstairs
control
neighbor
it
is doing.
from
It
within.
literally sounds like he
I
is
have
just
all the time in the world.
knocking on the
Since
floor
you
of
were
our
gracious
apartment.
enough to dispose of Unaleska,
Is it a coincidence
The
that we
only
keep screwing
means
up
of
while fighting
destroying
C4?
sin
Maybe.
is
But
forever
maybe not,
gone.
though.
Now nothing can stop us.
Well, we...
But you should.
Alright. We gotta keep our spirits high, gamers. We gotta keep our spirits high. We can do this. We just have to carefully manage Orin's HP, and we can do this. Okay? We know how. Okay? We know how. We do. We now know that this is going to work. I just need to be extremely careful. Good, waste your turn, idiot. He needs RMP. There's no no reason not to do this, I guess, except for MP conservation, but... Okay. We can do this. I have every confidence that we can do this. Alright. Go Hornbert. We're gonna kill him. 2 aims, please, please, please. Good. Okay. 3 aims just for good measure. Nope, not 3 aims. I almost forgot the first rule. There we go. Alright. Well, that's not promising. Yeah, we know. Nothing happens. Okay. Well, the brakes hit, so I'm gonna use Lulu's turn to do some damage. Aw, Titus had gotten hit by 3 aims, too. Damn. I need these phoenixes to stop healing so much. That's a weird thing to say, I know, but I really need that to be happening. Or not be happening, rather. Gonna help Orin's counterattacks hit a little better. Good. Everyone here is gonna have their overdrives charging. Lulu gets hers, that's huge. That'll do. I'll take it. Nice. Okay, yep. Uh-huh. Okay. Get up. What is it now? Should be fire. Yeah. Lulu doesn't have enough to double cast anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use her to turn the thing. Or I'm gonna use someone who has ice to turn the thing. You know, ice. So does Kamari, I think. Does he? Because if so, I'm gonna use him to turn the thing and then everybody goes. Yeah, he does. Okay. That was a fun animation, at least. Some of that went to Seymour, unfortunately, which I hate, but... We need Cornbert out here and charge in that overdrive so that he can get it to Yuna. Unfortunately, ice is the one he does not have. So, we need you now here charging our overdrive. Or we're just gonna die anyway. I can move all of his things, though. Most of them. I can make it fire. Or I can make enough of them fire to bring Cornbird back out here. I'm so good, gamers. I'm so good at this game. I forgot that magic makes it go the other way. Okay. Also changes his weaknesses. All that truly matters is that I get Cornbird out here. And that he has low HP. That's all that really truly matters right now. So we're gonna use Riku to get that accomplished again. Come on. Take damage, but don't die. That's all I need. Good. Uh-huh. Oh, I tried, gamers. I don't know why Orin's doing so much less damage. I mean, we die anyway, but... Actually... Doesn't work anymore, does it? Can't just teleport to the main menu. No, gamers. Orin's got too much HP now also, so he's got to go. Great, the one time I needed that to do a lot of damage, it didn't. That's right. I mean, gamers, this is kind of a lost run anyway. I am heartbroken about that earlier run. I'm so upset. But, so I'm trying not to be too low energy. I know it's just a game, but it feels like such a stupid mistake to cost the entire run for. I kind of, in that sense, I get a little bit irritated with how unforgiving this can be. I suppose it is what I signed up for. Perfect. He's gonna hyper mighty G himself and then he's gonna do Requiem. Like, we are not winning, but it's good practice.
But there is
And then we die. Cool. Yep. Okay. See, I would love to do this on, like, super speed because I'm impatient, but I really do want the winning attempts to be on normal speed. So, you know what? We did not make enough progress in that one for me to call it there. So I'm not calling it there. I'm not going out on that one. Will you at least let me... Yeah, I don't know what was up before. That was so weird. But here we go. We're gonna try again. That's all we can do, gamers. That's all we can do is try again. It's just you've seen that almost winning run took like half an hour. So if I have another run that's even close to that, I'm gonna run out of steam because I'm starting to get hungry.
All the time in the world.
I want
Since you were gracious
went to
enough
this
to
really good
dispose
pizza
of
place,
Untitled
or got it delivered, because it's
The
been
only means of
raining
destroying
quite a bit
sin
in our part of the country.
forever gone.
So we got some pizza delivered last night. It was really, really good, and I still have some left over to have after stream.
By all means, try.
I am flabbergasted. So just never use Cornbird's Overdrive. Got it. Just don't. But I do think the strategy might be the ticket. Ah, that's not the sign of a good run, gamers. Because unless I want to die, this basically means I have to do this. But unless I want to just die on the first turn, which I don't. So... really hate that he got Lulu on that first hit, but... We're charging Cornbird's Overdrive, so I'm not going to complain. We are going to need that. Good. Okay. Well, for anything else, we need this. Well, no, we still need him out here because I want that overdrive charging. So, just gonna do haste on Lulu specifically. It's not gonna make her go faster necessarily, but... And then we are going to try again. Seymour. Good. Okay. So we need Cornbird out here eventually. We don't need him out here right now. Why not? Actually. Well, we might as well get him poisoned. Let's do that. No. Yes. No, but I want Cornbird to get hit by aim. What can you do? Damn it. No Orin yet, it's too soon. I need the MP to do it anyway. What am I doing? Okay. We might as well have her get in whatever damage she can. Because what I want to happen is when I hit Seymour with the brakes, I want it to be it. Lucky us, lucky us, lucky us, lucky us, come on! Ah! Okay. Need someone who's proofs to be in here. Okay. Why not? At least Cornbird's Overdrive will be charging, and we do need that, so I'm not gonna complain too much. Uh-huh. Hit Cornbird. That's alright. Do not hit Cornbird. Oh, or do! I forgot he has Null Shock. It's Frost he doesn't have. Well, Locke is dead. That sucks. We're on ice now. So Cornbird needs to get the fuck out of Dodge as soon as he can. Not gonna do it until it's full. Because I need him to get hit by aim, so I'm keeping him in. Two aims, I hope. Okay. Good. Alright. Lulu's got too much health, but... I almost forgot. Important step. Really didn't need Cornbird in here either because he doesn't have ice. Ooh. Those one might be nasty gamers. But Orin has it. And he's got the counterattack. Better him than Lulu. Well, Orin survives. Ugly! I don't really have a choice. Orin. Legend. Okay. Water. Okay. Yuna has water. I think ice is the only one she doesn't have, or is water the only one she doesn't have? I can't fucking remember anymore, gamers. Water... No, she has water. Okay. Ice is the only one she doesn't have. Okay. So. We have to. And we have to. Cornbert has water, and I would like at least him to be charging that overdrive. I'm worried this is gonna kill him, but I'm worried that everything else I have just isn't strong enough. Get mad, gamers. Let's speed it up. Oh, you're not letting me speed that up? Okay. No, that is too bad of an attempt to go out on. Pissed. Fucking angry now, gamers. Okay. Alright.
Don't you ever give up?
Don't, you know, I don't ever give up. I wish Seymour would give up. I mean, cumulatively, we've done, you know, several 100,000 damage to him in all of our runs. I wish he would give up.
Time in the world. Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Untitled.
The only means of destroying sin is forever gone. I know that it is! I know! We did that! I was there! Gamers, we were all there when we fought Untitled. I thought that was gonna be the end of the line.
Well, we can't.
C4? The end of the line? Question mark?
You should.
Ah. Okay. Yes, we know. I know how these work. Okay. 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 We're gonna have another good run. Alright, I'm putting it into the world, gamers. We're gonna have another great run, actually. Why stop at good? Yep. Might as well open with some damage. You know, I probably could have opened with Demi, actually, but I don't want to because Demi costs so much more MP. Because it's such a good ability. Cornbert, we need your MP back. No, actually, best use of your turn is that. Okay. Okay. 2 aims. Ready to aim fire, please? Alright. Alright. We're gonna do a 3rd aim for good measure so that Titus always hits. Unless he dies. Good. That helped. That was good RNG. Nothing. Hit Cornbert as many times as you can, please. That's a clip for the highlights. Obviously, I didn't mean... Obviously, I didn't mean... Mega, and then we can use, our regular, and then we can use, Riku, who is also immune. We can use her to get this down a peg. And that also counts as her going, which is great. Yep. Perfect. Okay. He is both on. I was just making sure. We need Cornbird out here so that his overdrive charges. So I cannot put him away. We learned how important his overdrive was in the last fight. Go, Lulu, you're killing it. Don't kill her. Alright. That only gives you 2 targets, though, so in theory that should charge my overdrive. At least Cornbirds. Back, let's... I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. Just about. Okay, good. And then rotate. Ow. Kicked my desk while I was trying to do that, so everything got knocked slightly out of alignment. So that would be it. Alright, get up. You have to knock Orin down a peg. And then we're gonna use him to shift the thing. Good. Yeah, he really is. I hear him through my headphones, gamers. Ooh! Lucky, but... Wow, okay. Okay, we know this doesn't do anything except charge their overdrives. Good. Good job, that buys us a lot of time with Orin. Get up, Lulu. Ice is the only one Cornbird doesn't have, so he's gonna need to be in and out. He's gonna need to weave. But he needs that MP. Yeah, we're good, actually. I'm gonna take the chance that this knocks Lulu into the yellow. Oh. Oops. Well, might as well get the damage in. Yeah, okay, I don't understand the mortiphasms, actually, of Poseidon. Lulu will probably die, but... Orin, at minimum, will live. Yes, we know. None of this is gonna do anything to Orin. I don't understand why Orin's attacks aren't doing, like, nearly as much as they were before. Get up, you two. Warmbird still didn't charge his overdrive. I don't understand. I really don't. Although... Aw, thanks so much, Big D. Gamers, I have a giga brain idea. I'm going to have Riku dispel him. And then I'm gonna have Yuna cast Auto Life on herself so that we survive this first go-round. Because I know we have something that does it. Did that do it? Yeah, it did. Okay. So, now we're gonna have Yuna cast Auto Life on herself. It's not as great as using the Aeon, okay? But it'll mean that we don't die. Because the next thing he's going to do is Requiem, which is just going to immediately kill everyone. But then Yuna will get right back up. She has auto haste. No! Are you kidding me? No. No. Alright, gamers, I'm starting to get a little... just a little heated. Did we just have, like, perfect RNG during that run, or is this strategy just, like, dead in the water? I don't think it is. I think we can. I know we can, because we got close. I know we can.
Don't you... Sin, I am part.
The extra long stream will be worth it if we get him.
Sin.
I will learn to control it from within. I have all the time in the world. Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Unaleska, the only means of destroying sin...
His sin is forever gone. No, nothing can stop us.
Now nothing can stop us.
We can.
Well, we can.
By all means, you should.
Alright. Alright. We're gonna do some stretching. Go that way. Go that way. Sorry if y'all don't like knuckle stretching. Good. We're just gonna biopen for now. Because if we're using that MP, I'd rather it do all the damage it can. I know, Alpha. This is getting ridiculous. But I sure am gonna do my best. He really does not want me to send him. He really doesn't. And I'm so mad, because I think I finally cracked it and worked out exactly how to do this. And then because I got cocky and used Titus's overdrive, we lost that one. Alright. 2 aims. 2 aims, fire. Good. We're actually gonna have Orin in here for good measure. We're gonna have him Sentinel, so that Cornbird does not get hit with the armor break. I'm a genius. Yup! Oh, I'm smart, gamers. I learned. She is recognizing patterns. Good. I want you to hit Cornbird as many times as you can. Please buy 1 or 2 or as many as you can. Y'all, I have been obsessed with the Kingdom Hearts Snap Cube dub. And I think about Sid saying that all the time. If you have a ship, I have nothing but blocks for it. Please buy 1 or 2 or as many as you can. Now we're gonna do full damage with Lulu. Yeah, this is really bad. He's normally a little bit loud. I can hear it through my headphones. It would probably be worse if I didn't have them on. We're gonna cast Aim twice so that Orin's counterattacks hit. We need that. And then we'll weave Titus back in there so that his overdrive can keep charging. Uh-huh. Eat quad 9 damage, Seymour. And he says, oh, I fucking will, Lady Yuna. I will eat that damage. Give Cornbird more of that juice, come on. Sure. I mean, Lulu's overdrive is gonna be huge, but we've never managed to get it yet, I don't think. Cornbird's is what we really need. Cornbird. Hit him. Good. Nice. And again. Gamers, am I, like, going insane? Because I could have sworn that Orin did far more damage before. Was he just doing crits the entire time and we didn't notice? Or, like, what was going on there? We're gonna use Cornbird to do this because he's fast, but we're actually gonna need to get him out of here because ice is the only one he doesn't have. I'm pretty sure, but I'm gonna double check. I'm not even gonna question it, it's gonna do close to the cap anyway. I do not think he has ice. I think that's the one he doesn't have. Tide, Blaze, Shock, yeah. So. No, not yet. We're actually gonna do this. Hear anything is truly making our dinner, which I probably should eat regardless of the outcome of this attempt, but gamers, I really want this to be carrots. I suppose I could attempt to reset him to fire. Although, okay, when I hit this, it rotated to the right. So if I hit this one also to the right, it's gonna give me fire. I think. Waka's got a couple turns anyway, so let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay. But then if the others go to the right, that's not actually gonna help me. However, magic makes them go to the left. Y'all following me? Magic makes them go to the left. So, well, one, I need to get Orin back into stance, but... Does he have any weaknesses right now? No, he doesn't, so I might as well send it back over into fire and replace Orin with Cornbird. That's my plan. I mean, that'll send him over into Thunder, but it won't get rid of the ice. I can't do this shit more, gamers. I'm starting to lose my brain power. I know, I do like that when you have double strike, it does what is the most beneficial to the player. So, I do technically have both lightning and water strike on Cornbird's weapon, is what I was going to say. But I do technically have both of those things. But it used lightning because that was more beneficial to me. And I appreciate that. I do appreciate that the game does that. So right now Thunder is the only thing that does anything meaningful to me. Although, hear me out. I have enough MP to do both. We're gonna cast one on Cornbird, and then we're gonna cast one on Seymour. Damn! Lulu's magic is too strong. I just killed him. Should do it. And if he gets hit even a couple of times by elements he's resistance to before he died, then yeah, that should do it. Good. Hit him. Good! Okay, that's what I needed. Even if he dies, I can revive him. That's what I needed. That's fine. Run water now, yep. Okay. I am on it. I am on top of it. The unit needs to be here on the field, and you know what? We're just gonna... In case Lulu isn't hasted, but it's fine. Okay. Yep. Good. Thunder. I was hoping that this would be on his Thunder cycle, but it's alright. Come on. Okay, we don't need her to do it just yet. Just trying to get the nulls on him again. Oh well. We need someone fast in here. Because he's going to do Hyper Mighty G on himself, which is going to give him haste. So we all need to be fast. Fuck me! Okay, thank God. I moved it, which is good. Yes, 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 there's no salvation for the damned. Hyper Mighty G.
Eternal darkness.
What do you mean Yuna's not going? What are you talking about? Okay. All we need to do is get rid of his haste, and then I think Yuna goes. That's all we need to do. So. It is this. What do you mean? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Like, what is happening? Oh, okay. Alright. Don't be immune. Gamers, I was about to actually have a breakdown on camera. I really, really was. Okay. Ooh! Good. Oh my god. Okay. He's on water. That doesn't really help us. I think we're gonna summon Norton this time. Wow, gamers, that could have been bad. Okay, at least we re-slowed him. No, not that. I'm gonna shield. Okay.
Who will drown in Spira's sorrow?
Nah. Not me! Not this time! Yes, 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 Requiem. Okay. He got poisoned and slowed again, so I don't even need to do anything else to him. I may as well, because I'm not gonna be able to do this again anyway. I'm not gonna be able to summon him again anyway, so... Let's go, Norton! Let's do some quad nines here! Yep. Uh-huh. Because whatever he's doing to me, he's not doing to the party. So I will take it. I think that counts as the end of Seymour's turn, if I just die, which is great. At some point I'm gonna have Yuna cast Auto Life on herself as insurance. He is on water, which Cornbert has. Okay? Good. I don't think he has aims on him, though. Let's try it. No? It's something. too early to get Orin back out here, so let's get Lulu. I think Lulu also has water, or is that the only one Lulu doesn't have? Tide, Blaze, Shock. Okay, perfect. Alright. We're gonna double cast just something. Would love to get Orin out here, but his HP is gonna get too high. I've used Kimari, right, gamers? I have. In this attempt. Because just in case I haven't. He should also be immune. I think that's... Tide, Blaze, Frost, yeah. Just in case I haven't. We're just gonna... He has Reflect on, doesn't he? Just in case I haven't, I'm gonna have him go out with a bang. It's okay. I'm gonna have Lulu do work, and then I'm gonna replace Waka with Titus. So that his overdrive can start charging again. I'm just gonna Mega them to give him more targets. Like I have to. Good. Uh-huh. That's right, he doesn't have the brakes anymore. Good. That was as good as I could have asked for. Now we're moving into Thunder. Yep. Okay. Oh, she has Mental Break, no wonder she's taking so much damage. He is poisoned and slowed again though, right? Yeah, okay. That never won't be funny to me. He's on Thunder mode. I think Lulu has Shock, or is Shock the only one she doesn't have? Tide, Blaze, Shock. Perfect. Kimari doesn't have Shock, so he's probably gonna die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. As we so often are with Kimari. Again, I don't understand how these work, clearly. Oh no! Damn it, I meant to double cast. Hey, if it works, I'm gonna try it. Well, it missed, so I don't know. gamers! Oh, we were doing great. Oh, I smell my dinner and I am hungry. But I am hungry. But I'm also hungry for victory.
Don't you ever give up?
Because what I don't want to do, gamers, is have to spend a whole nother stream on this guy. That's what I really don't want to do. And that's why I keep trying this.
Control it from within. I have all the time in the world.
Okay.
Since you were gracious enough to dispose of Untitled, the only means of destroying sin is forever gone. Now nothing.
We're gonna abuse the turbo button a little bit.
Well, but you should thank.
Yeah, this I can feel it in the floor, gamers. Okay. Once and for all, Thiefborn. Yeah, it's literally never this bad. Of course, it's while I'm streaming. I don't know if any of this is coming through on the mic, but let me tell you, I'm hearing it. Yeah, I have no idea. I think we might have to, at some point be good neighbors and be like, hey, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but every day around this time we are hearing you, and I don't know if you're aware of that. Because he might not be. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Good. Just like before. No. Because we want him to have the brakes on. And we don't want him to just immediately die via Ultima. Two aims and fire. Two aims and fire, let's go. Good. We're gonna get Orin in here. We're gonna do Sentinel. Good. Nice. Oh, it's because Orin got hit with Power Break. Duh! That's why he was doing so much less damage. You know, Allie, we had a hell of an attempt that I ruined by getting cocky, and I used Cornbird's Overdrive when I should have given it to Yuna. And because of that, we didn't have a second shield. We literally killed him, made his auto-life activate. We were so close. But we are trying to recreate some of that success here. You'll see it on the VOD. We were so close, you can see the light leave my eyes when I realized that I just cost myself the run by doing that. But I promise, gamers, whatever happens on this attempt, we're done after this one. I smell my food. I am hungry. We're gonna leave Cornbird here so that he can charge his overdrive. He has been hit with aim 3 times, or 2 times, or one of the times, so... yeah. One of us is gonna have to just go up there and be like, do you know that we can hear you and that that's actually extremely loud? Okay, we'll need this for later, so I'm just doing it now. While I have a turn to do so. He only does that if it kills. I do really, really need more than anything his overdrive to be charging, so that's what I'm gonna do. Yep. Uh-huh. Good. Uh-huh. Cornbert, please, honestly. Okay. Looking good. 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 Now this is where it starts to get tricky for us gamers, because Ice is the only one Cornbird doesn't have, and we don't want Seymour's Overdrive to charge in the interim. I think Lulu has Ice, or does Lulu also not have Ice? I never fucking remember, gamers, I need to write this down. Lulu also does not have Ice, but we're gonna damage with her while we can. Uh-huh. Kamari time, baby. No, it's not, actually. I think it's Yuna time. Because we're gonna use her to get Orin back into the thing we need him to get in. Good. He will regain too many, I'm gonna have to hit him again. Yes, this should be perfect. Lulu also doesn't have ice, so we're gonna have to get her out of here. Yuna does have ice. Riku also has ice, so we'll keep them inside. We're gonna hit Orin again. It's for his own good. No, because he's got the nulls up. Wait. We're gonna hit him physically for his own good. I'm gonna have her go up and do it so that Yuna can cast haste. Good. Yes, yes, Hepta, we've all seen it. Good. Okay. Can't do it yet. We really don't want that overdrive to charge. It's kind of my issue right now. Waka has ice, I think. Yes, he does. Our other option is to change it back to fire, which we can do. So that Cornbird can come out and start taking damage. We're gonna leave Orin exactly where he is. Okay. Physical attacks move it to the right. Magic attacks move it to the left. In theory, this counts as a magic attack, and it'll move it to the left. Or right, I guess. It's literally never done that. You just need Waka to hit twice. Is he gonna go twice? Yeah, he will. Okay, I clearly do not know how the Mortiphasms work, y'all. Can y'all tell? I clearly don't know how they work. Again. If we can have him do mostly fire damage, doesn't matter, and Cornbird will still charge his overdrive and then he can give it to Yuna. Uh-huh. We'll just speed through this. Ah! Cornbird! Come on! You know that isn't what I wanted, Seymour. You knew, and you did it on purpose. Moves. So we all just immediately get annihilated. Key to all enemies, that's my problem. Sorry, Cornbird, but I gotta. Sorry, Cornbird, but I gotta. There we go. Okay. Well, Riku still has null all. But Lulu has water, and she's definitely better in this situation. Damage and inflict full break. It's huge, actually. He has full break, but... Or he should, yeah. I'm gonna have him do Sentinel anyway, just so neither of them gets hit by the break. I think that's my best move right now. Hey, I wonder if this works. Lulu gets extra damage if this works. Although, oh, I just realized he's gonna do Hyper Mighty G anyway. Fuck. Yuna doesn't have her Aeon, so... And I can't give it to her. So... We're gonna do our insurance policy. Because he's just gonna do Hyper Mighty G on himself.
But there is no salvation.
If Yuna gets to go again, I'll have her do it on Lulu. But I don't know if she'll get to go again. And she will. But Seymour will also regen after literally every turn, so I needed to Dispel first. They still have poison. He does. He doesn't have the breaks anymore. We are getting there, we are. He doesn't have the breaks anymore. So I can use Orin's Overdrive to reinstate the breaks. I can use Cornbird to poison him again. I can use Orin's Overdrive to full break him. Okay, yeah, the gears are turning. I can re-slow him. Orin's gonna die anyway, so we can re-full break him. I need to remember X and circle are swapped. This will be a good attempt to go out on, even if we lose. Unless this misses for no reason, but I think overdrives are guaranteed to hit. Yep. Okay. We're gonna have her do this on Cornbird just to speed things along. Okay, so he's going to do Requiem to us, but Titus and Yuna are both gonna get back up. It's fine. Uh-huh. Good. No, so the direction that he changes, like the order that he does the different spells in is fixed. So after water, he's going to go to thunder. Good question, though. I'm not sure if it's that way in the OG, or if it's, so he's always going to do fire, ice, water, lightning in that order. So after it moves again, he's going to do, shit, I lost my train of thought. He's gonna do, thunder. And then it'll go back to fire, and then it'll go back to ice, and then it'll go back to where it needs to go. Okay. We're gonna get some damage in. He is re-slowed, and he's still poisoned, and he got all the shit off of him. So we're doing good in that regard. She needs MP. So we're still gonna charge Cornbird's Overdrive for next time, so that he can just give it to Yuna and she has it. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I would love to do damage with Lulu. And so I will. I'm guarded from most of what Seymour can do, so. He does have auto life gamers, but we can't be afraid of that. See, I want to knock Orin down just the tiniest little peg. Every time I try to do that, he just dies. So, every time I do that, he just dies. So I actually think instead I'm just gonna defend. That helped. That actually saved my life that I did that. Okay. Probably gonna kill Orin. Other two will be fine. Ooh, okay. Okay. That helped. Alright. We're gonna do some more damage. He's only gonna shift his things every other turn, is what I've learned. So, Yuna has enough that this would fill it. Let's get Orin up. Get up, Orin. I know. But everyone's HP is low on purpose, Allie. It's part of our strategy. Because that's what activates the SOS null abilities, which cannot be dispelled. And unlike the regular Null Blaze abilities, they only last once, but Seymour attacks so many times that you need the SOS ability to be there permanently. So, I know, we're barely hanging on, everybody's HP is so low. However, it is crucial to our plan that everyone's HP is so low. We just need our HP to be low without dying. That's kind of the tricky balance to strike. So we're gonna get Riku in here. I'm convinced Kimahri hasn't done anything, so maybe we'll get Kimahri in here. Nope, later. We're gonna get Riku in here. We are gonna have her intentionally damage Orin so that he gets back into the yellows. Yep, good. Okay. We want Cornbird especially to be out here because we want his overdrive to charge. Not quite. If he gets hit with the thing, we're goners. I don't think the other two have haste on him anyway, so let's just do this to be safe. Lulu's probably fine, actually, to do some more damage. Good. So yeah, next he's gonna shift over to Thunder. Tetra Water is not gonna do anything to anyone. Good. Water Ja. Nothing. Huh? Divine Water. Nothing. This one might do something. It only killed Cornbird, which is as good of an outcome as I could hope for. Now he's gonna rotate. Good! Nice work, Orin. Okay. Thunder is far less dangerous. The only thing we have to do, gamers, is we can't let him have all four be on the same one, because then he just does, Ultima, which just kills us. So, I learned that the first few times, that Ultima only happens if all four are facing the same way. So, ad starting soon. See y'all back here in a second. Alright. Let's get some damage in. Yes. So we're getting close to his first auto life, gamers. Well, his only auto life. Because the only way that it's his first auto life and not just his only auto life is if, the only way that happens... Yuna's got Thunderproof on, yeah, I'm pretty sure she does. Or is Thunder the only one she doesn't have? Either way, she can get out of here in time. We'll check in a second. That's just insta-death if we don't do that. So... we are transferring this to Yuna. We will need it for later. Okay. Solid. Now, Shock might be the only one she doesn't have. Let's look. Oh, sorry, I have to look at her equipment because she has the proofs. Yeah, Shock is the only one she doesn't have, so we're getting her the fuck out of here. I'm gonna Sentinel, and then I'm gonna damage him with Riku. Oh, but I need to damage Cornbird, actually. No? Cornbird's already done his job. Oh, I can do both. I can knock them both down a peg. Nice. Okay. And see, Allie, this is what I was talking about. See how now the things are moving around him? Those are the nulls. Those protect us from the elements. So the trade-off for that is that our HP has to be very low. The good news is there's not a whole lot Seymour can do that actually causes damage to us. If like he doesn't do a lot that is not elemental. So we're taking advantage of that. Not quite enough. God damn it. That's okay. You took one for the team, Orin. The problem is that all of this counts as Seymour's turn. And so, yeah, there is a lot to keep track of here. Far more, I think, than anything else we've done so far. Which is what cost us the run last time, is because I could not keep track of everything. Riku has her overdrive, which could be very interesting. First, we need to get Orange up. Okay. Okay. We're hanging on to Yuna, because she doesn't have lightning proof. But Lulu does. I'm almost positive, unless Shock is the only one she doesn't have, but I think Frost is the only one she doesn't have. Tide Blaze Shock, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so. Here we go. I'm gonna Fury harder than I've ever Furied my goddamn life, gamers. I will take 6. Oh my god, I'm stupid! No! Wrong element! Oh my god, I can't read! Oh no! Oh my god! Okay. Alright. Alright, Seymour. Now I'm mad. It's completely my own fault, but... Oh my god! Oh, that could have been big for us! Okay, if we still win on this attempt, it will be nothing short of a miracle. Alright, Orin. We gotta knock you down. It's not gonna knock him down in time. His defense is just too good. Okay. Seymour has activated my pissed mode. Okay. Oh, that's one for the highlights. I don't know how much of my yelling that caught. Hopefully not all of it. Or any of it. What I meant was... Not that. Sure. That'll undo the damage that we did, but that could have been big for us. Yep. We're charging her overdrive again. I'm not going to entrust it to her, as tempting as that would be, because having Yuna's is very, very important. Good. Good. Orin got silenced somehow, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, now we're back to fire. Back to the beginning. Okay. Alright. I still love that animation. I'm never not gonna love it. Okay. I have become hyper convinced that I just did not use Kimari. So... I'm just gonna do anything with him. Let's make sure. Okay, Blizzard. I'm gonna need that MP, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm wondering if an item is gonna trigger a counter, and so I kind of don't want to do it. You know? I really don't want to trigger a counter. Corn right back out here, as it should be. Why not? Okay. Now, this is going to trigger his auto life. So I'm actually gonna do just one of these and then a 2-level spell, because his auto life is gonna get triggered. So this is not the end, gamers. Alright? We need to keep our heads on straight. This is not the end of the fight. I know, it says overkill, I know. Okay? He's gonna do that too. He did that last time, okay? So now he's got 50k health for us to knock off. See, I kind of want to just physically damage him and go for it, but I'm scared that that's gonna trigger a counterattack. And I really don't need to be doing that right now. So... I need to be as safe as I can be right now. It's so important that I am. Thunder does half, and I think that's the only one Kamari has. Yeah. Water's not gonna do a whole lot. So, we're just gonna keep Cornbird out here for overdrive charging purposes. In case Yuna somehow needs another one. I'm scared. I do not want to trigger a counterattack. I have to re-slow him anyway, I'm pretty sure. And re-poison him, for that matter. And re-full break him. Okay. Okay. That's right. Okay. Okay. I did not need to use the turbo. Oops. That was a bad click. No, wait. Hold on. One of the double casts needs to be, bio. Okay, good. He's gonna start doing that. Okay. But the fight just got a lot harder because he's gonna start doing that. Okay. Good to know, I suppose, but... Oh, but he needs those breaks on him. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Good. You can take it. Yep. Okay, he's gonna Hyper Mighty G himself again. Yep, we know. Okay. Can Yuna go twice? Because if she can, that's great. Okay, yep. What was he on? He was on fire? We're gonna bring out Boingo. First, we're gonna dispel him. So he stops regenning. He's on fire, so we're bringing out Boingo. Okay. Okay. I do not want to get too excited, but we are getting very close. He auto-lifed himself again! I just realized. It's gonna be alright. It's the only thing we can do.
Who will drown in Spira's sorrow?
We get Requiemed. It won't even kill me. I know, I know. I think I got really unlucky with the cycle, is what happened. But gamers, we know how to do this. We do. Okay, we just have to be very, very careful. He's gonna go back to his regular turns. He's gonna fully heal me with his fire spells. But again, the problem is I can't use my overdrive because it's gonna heal him. might as well. Oh. I guess I might not as well. At least he's not regenning, I guess, but... That might get it. Okay. Good service, Boingo. Okay, we're back over to ice. Okay. Okay. I'm glad that I had the thought to charge Cornbird's Overdrive anyway. Just in case Yuna needed another one. She fucking might at this rate. Okay. This could be interesting. I don't know what I have, you know, so I don't know what I can do with that. So, to be safe, I'm just gonna leave it where it is. Okay, Cornbird, I need you. Everybody? Let's take a deep breath. Actually, Seymour needs to be slowed more than anything else needs to happen. Otherwise he's going way too often. Yuna does have ice proof, so in order so that we do not die... Oh, Cornbird doesn't have ice proof. This is about to be a bloodbath. But in order so that we do not die, this needs to happen. Yep. Okay. Good. We're just gonna speed through that. Yep. No! Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm so mad, gamers. I'm so mad, but we are not doing that again. We have been at this for way too long. What happened is that he did all the ices, and then he did, like, his mental break move that he does, and it killed Yuna. Oh my god. I knew I should have had her do auto life on herself instead. Alright, gamers, what a sad, horrible note to end on, but I'm ending there because I'm gonna, like, have a meltdown if I do this fight again. Hopefully next time we finally get this shit done. I will see y'all then. Thanks so much for sticking around and for all the support. You know, without it, I could not be doing any of this. I'll see you next week. Be safe out there.